Hey guys, Tuba Cruise here, checking in with
Tunes.
We're here with Tunchan, and we're here somewhere in Singapore. We've been exploring around, making our way back from the bike shop, and this is part 2 of our cycling series here in Singapore. So if you haven't yet, you can check out our full playlist down below, and you can see all of our videos of our cycling tour here in Singapore. We were just cycling over in the Jurong Gardens area, and now we're cycling back to the main city area, which is where our hotel is. Getting a little lost, but that's part of the adventure. Let's go ahead and get started with today's ride.
Let's go.
Let's go. The sun has come out. It's getting a bit hotter now, and we've got this nice little view here, so I thought this would be a nice place to start the continuation of our video as we start cycling through some of the more tourist attractions here. We're going through, I think, the port area. So there's a lot of big trucks over here, but I think from here on out it should be pretty nice. We've got this little gravel path here, but I think we're gonna stick down here on the pavement path. I'm not sure if it matters which one we're on, but I think this one's a little bit easier to navigate. So we're gonna go down here on the hill. Tunchan's got the route loaded on her phone. It's really nice having the phones here mounted on the handlebars. Makes things a lot simpler, and woo! Yeah, this is a lot nicer. We want to be down here in the shade, although the view maybe not as nice. That's okay. I think we're going to get some nice views once we get closer to the center of the city. And yeah, for this trip, we have a few like specific routes that we want to do, but beyond that, we just want to ride randomly on some different roads. Like there's some awesome cycling infrastructure here, some famous roads, but we also want to check out like the less famous roads. Like what are the normal roads like here? And yeah, it's an adventure. Oh, we got this little bump. So I really like these sort of unplanned rides because you never know what you're going to experience, what you're going to come across, and it's just fun seeing some new stuff and finding some exciting things. And I hope you guys enjoy as well. Let me know in the comments if you like these like off the main path kind of ride videos. We're gonna try and do everything here because there's some awesome like must-see paths that we're gonna go to as well. And I'm really excited on Thursday. So in a few days, we're gonna be picking up our rental road bike from Mobot. And I'm really excited. We weren't planning on doing any road bike stuff while we were here just because we thought it was too complicated logistically. Since we're staying in a capsule hotel, we don't have any space to keep the bike, but they're gonna help us like pick up the bike in the morning and drop it off in the evening when we're finished with our ride. So we're planning on Thursday to do a full ride around the whole island country, and it's gonna be fun. I think it's 150 kilometers, maybe 160K, maybe a little less depending on what exact route we do. In any case, it should be a long ride. We've done a couple 100-kilometer rides the last few months, but we haven't done anything much longer than that. So it'll be one of our bigger rides and in unfamiliar territory. So yeah, right now, maybe not the best of roads because we're right next to the ports, all the busy trucks, but even then, like this is still a nice, safe, separated path here. No one's using it, but that's okay. All to ourselves. We've just been putting in random locations in Google Maps, and yeah, it's great to see that like no matter where you go, there's always some sort of like sidewalk that you can ride on safely. And of course, if there's some pedestrians you need to give right away, you can't ride too fast by them, but that's okay. We've been really impressed with the infrastructure here for pedestrians and cyclists all alike. We don't mind riding on the main roads, but if there's a safe alternative, especially if we're riding at slower speeds, which we usually do on the folding bikes, definitely prefer staying off the main road and just feeling a little safer, not having to worry about any cars or anything. The other cool thing is there's a whole bunch of like bus stops here, so with the folding bikes, you can just get off anywhere, and if you have a bus that goes where you're going, fold the bike up, get on the bus, and there you go. That's why there's been a folding bike boom here in Singapore over the last few years, especially during COVID. A lot more people getting into cycling. So it's been a good business opportunity for Mobot, from what I've heard. And most of the people here, they're riding early in the morning or late at the night, like through the night. They don't want to get sunburnt, and also it's a weekday right now, so people are at work. Oh. Tree down. Not a problem. I also made the mistake of not putting on any sunscreen today. It was pretty cloudy, so I didn't think I'd need it, and kind of regretting that decision. Hopefully I don't get sunburnt. Luckily, we've got all these canopies, so some decent amount of shade cover. At first, when we were getting ready to go out today, she put on some like long jeans, and I was like, are you crazy? It's pretty hot outside. I don't think you're gonna wanna be cycling in some jeans. But she likes to look nice while we're out traveling, so we'll dress up a little bit later, I think, when we go out for some dinner. And surprised to see a road bike cyclist out here on this path. I wouldn't want to ride a road bike here. Maybe he's just taking shelter from the main road for a bit. But yeah, these warning ramps are nice. They give you just a little extra signal to know that you're coming across a little of a dangerous area where there could be some oncoming traffic crossing in front of you. Pretty good design, and yeah, I don't think this is definitely not one of like the main designated cycling paths. This is just kind of some like random path that we decided to take for some reason. Actually, Google Maps did suggest us to take a more northern route to get back to the city, but Tung wanted to go along the ocean as close as possible, so we decided to go this way. So yeah, not the best route, I think, but still not bad, all things considering. Like, if this is the worst Singapore has to offer in terms of bike paths, I'll take it, because like they have access everywhere for bicycles, which is really cool. Cyclists ahead. Slow. Oh, is that a car factory in there? All right, here we are, continuing back on some of the nicer paths here near more of the residential areas. I've been really impressed just seeing all these little green spaces, these little parks for children to play, and not just children but adults. We've seen a lot of basketball courts, like just awesome like athletic facilities that people can use. There's more workout equipment here, and yeah, it just seems awesome, like being able to live in a nice like big apartment. Watch out for this bump. Oh geez, I think we're supposed to go down there. My mistake. We'll change down here. But yeah, check this out. They got this court. I don't know what this is for. I imagine it's for that like hacky sack kind of sport that's pretty popular over here. And yeah, being able to live in a nice apartment building where you have good facilities that you can use nearby, some basketball, some whatever sport you're interested in, some exercise, and you can easily access these bike paths to get to work. So just helps encourage more people to get on bikes, be healthy, get less cars out on the road, less pollution in the air, and really like this design. Like, no matter where we've gone so far, we've found at least this kind of level of bike path, which is awesome. Oh geez, check out all these pigeons. Whoa. And yeah, it's just everywhere. Here we go, we got some more basketball courts. So if you live here, you can just play basketball. You don't need to cross any dangerous roads. It's just all here. We're hoping to find a place like that in Vietnam, but we haven't found any, at least in Da Nang. Maybe, I think there's some over in like Ho Chi Minh, but none over where we are, unfortunately. Got a road cyclist over here. And yeah, it just never ends. All these awesome like park facilities along the whole apartment stretch. So it's not just limited to like one area. So cool. And they've also got a bunch of these overpasses that you can walk over, so you don't have to like dangerously cross and like cross the road in the main section with all the cars and bikes. Actually, there's not many bikes here, but still having a safe way to cross for the kids, for the adults, for everyone. And also less bothers for the people driving. So yeah, good for everyone involved. Looks like there's a nice little park over here. I think we're gonna try and enter. So I think we were planning to just keep going straight here, but it looks like there's a decent park over here. So we're gonna try heading over this way. All right, here we go. Let's cross over into the park. Check it out. Again, nothing is planned on this trip. We're just coming across random stuff and checking it out. Bicycles enter for free. Yeah, let's check it out. Looks like we got another nice wide open path here, and let's loop around, see if this goes closer to the ocean. いいね、サイクリングの道いっぱい. Yeah, you can tell it's hot. You can see all the sweat on Chunchan's back. I can't believe she was trying to leave the hotel earlier with her longer pants, her longer jeans. Woo! Oh, that's the old bird we used to hear in our apartment in Chiang Mai, Thailand. We haven't heard any of them in Vietnam. It was really annoying actually, because it always woke us up. Woo! Woo! Man, if you've been to like Thailand or another country that has that bird, you know what I'm talking about. That thing can get crazy loud. I'm pretty sure its voice can project like a couple kilometers. It's really loud. We got the ocean over here, some massive boats, some sand volleyball, massive port area, some fancy boats, and look at all this open green space, public trash cans, rollerblades. I think I've been mentioning this in my Singapore videos, like every video we filmed so far, we've seen some people on rollerblades. Chunchan's never tried it before, so we're gonna have to try and find some rental for her to give a try. Okay, doesn't seem to be the biggest park, but still a cool little place to stop by and do a little loop. Of all the music I've heard people like broadcasting, just like walking around, that's an interesting one. And oh, does this just continue over this way? We can keep going east. If so, that'll be good. This is a lot nicer than the other sidewalk we were just on, like night and day. We're separated from the road. We get a lot wider of a path here. We got shade, tree cover. We can do pull-ups, we can do ab work, all the stuff I've been neglecting for the last year. We gotta start doing some more core workouts. Yeah, a lot more motivated to do it when you see that equipment out here. When I used to live in the US many years ago, I do a lot of my training at Stony Creek Metro Park. We have a nice, it's called the Metro Park system in my area. They're just these huge, massive parks that have mountain bike trails, a whole bunch of different facilities, and they've also got like a running trail and a fitness trail so you can do some workout. So I used to do all my mountain bike training there, and I'd also do some ab work, some pull-ups and stuff, so it kind of reminds me of that, seeing those fitness stuff along the biking path here. Though this is a normal road path, still love it. I love these kinds of places. Escape the cars, escape the fumes, get some shade, get some workout in, and just be in a positive atmosphere. Nice and safe, everyone to enjoy. Speaking of enjoy, check out this little car, bicycle contraption. Tanoso. That's a cycling rental shop. They got some tandems. I think that's where they rented the double bike they were on that we just saw. That's cool. I always want to try them, but whenever I end up renting them, I'm always disappointed because they're designed for shorter people. They don't have a very long seat extension. And once you're used to riding with a longer seat extension, it can be very uncomfortable riding with a short seat. Woo! This is cool. Underpass, ramp. Hit it. Slow. Slow girl. Wow, beautiful here. Look at these trees. Yeah, who would want to drive a car on a basic road when this could be your commute? And if you can see over the hedge here, there's a bunch of shipping containers. So this is the storage area for the port, I think. That's cool that you can get this viewpoint of that from over here. We did try and buy a drink at one of the vending machines at the previous park we were just at, but it didn't accept our card for some reason. Like, we chose the option we wanted. It said touch your card here, and we didn't get a response after that. So I'm not sure if we made a mistake or if they don't accept international credit cards, but we'll probably try again here sooner. Maybe just stop by some convenience store when we come across one. It's starting to get pretty hot, and hydration is very important, especially when you're like traveling in a new environment. You want to stay hydrated, stay safe. Unfortunately, our time in a nice protected bike path has come to an end, and we're back on one of the main roads. Hopefully not too long, but still, no matter where we go, we've got some decent sidewalk, protected sidewalk that we can ride on, so not a problem at all. Yeah, after living in Vietnam for a while, cycling on the main roads, not a problem. It does feel kind of nice to be back on the left side of the road again after living on the right side of the road for the last few months. Thailand and Japan both were on the left side for us, so we've been on the left for a long time. But Vietnam's on the right, same as America. All right, I think we'll get back on the sidewalk here. Nice little entrance ramp. Here we are. Easy peasy. And here we are on one of the main roads. So again, pretty nice with the overpass here. You get all the shade, and just some of the architecture here is pretty cool. Like, just nice change of pace, nice change of scenery. All the variety here. Even though there's like all these giant buildings off in the distance, you can still see there's some shorter buildings here that aren't as like high up, and nice little neighborhoods like that. So this ride is a little bit further than I was expecting. We've been doing so much road bike riding lately that I forgot what it's like to travel by folding bikes. So now I'm kind of glad we're not attempting a full ride around the island on folding bikes. I think that'd be pretty rough, especially since we're not used to it right now. But yeah, really enjoying getting to experience all the normal roads here in Singapore, how they're connected if you're trying to get around by bicycle. And it's pretty easy. No matter what road you're on, there's always a sidewalk. And sometimes it's really wide, sometimes it's like this. This isn't too bad if there's not too many people. Not a problem. Geez, how many ports are there? Is the whole island a port? Let's stay on the main road for right now. It's a bit faster and easier to maintain the faster speed since we don't have to go over all the bumps and stuff. Nice smooth road here. Been impressed with the pavement quality here so far. Been really good. Of course, these sidewalks are going to be a little bit bumpy, but nothing too bad. And this is why riding bikes is awesome. Not this part. That's not too bad. You feel a little bit more on the folding bikes. It's pretty fun on a mountain bike though, if you got the cushion and the big wheels. The tough thing with riding the sidewalk paths like this is when you want to go straight, you often have to turn, and you got to be careful that no cars are coming. Sometimes they stop, but sometimes, like that truck, they don't. It's always best to be careful and stop yourself. Okay, we made our way here to the downtown area, and a lot more people here, so we got to be extra careful. It's always so surreal, like riding in the middle of all these giant tall buildings. And oh wow, McDonald's. We haven't seen a McDonald's in a long time. Very few of them in Vietnam. This kind of same downtown feel reminds me of the downtown in the Japanese cities, just having these nice big wide walkways where you can walk and of course also ride your bike slowly, respectfully. Still cool to see all the delivery people using the e-bikes here. I wish more people did that in Vietnam. Still a lot of people on the gas scooters. Yeah, more people on bikes means just less pollution in the air. Yeah, we're not too familiar with all the attractions over here, so we're not sure exactly where we should be going, but our main goal is we want to get to the Marina Bay, so we're heading over that way. And yeah, hopefully we can find a nice little place to get some snacks, some tea, some ice cream, some bread would be really nice. We gotta fuel up. Oh, Taiwan, see you soon. Hopefully. I don't know if they're open for tourism yet, for just like a normal like travel without having a special like working visa or anything. If anyone knows, let me know in the comments. This is the designated smoking area, I guess. Yeah, they have those in Japan as well. Actually, it's becoming pretty strict there, like where you can't smoke in most public places except for in certain designated areas. In Vietnam, you can smoke everywhere. Some more rollerbladers. I guess, yeah, it's a thing here. Yeah, these tiles are pretty loud that we're riding over right now. It reminds me of my old velodrome with the rumbling boards. I think we're getting pretty close. We got the signs here, Marina View Link. So this must be the right direction. These cars are going this way. Oh, this is an opposite one. So you go this way. Normally you're on the left side of the road, but here we're on the right side. That's strange. Here we are, guys. Looks like we made it. Marina Bay. There it is, where you can stay in a beautiful, expensive hotel room. This week, by the way, every room is a expensive hotel room, thanks to the F1 race going on. And here we go. Wow, very cool. Let's get Tunshan in the back. Luckily, we still got some daylight left. All right, guys, it's picture time. Tung's favorite time. And actually, we're going to be meeting another cycling YouTuber over here in just a little bit. She's also sponsored by Mobot here, the bicycle brand that we're riding. And they put us in connection with her, so we weren't planning this. Again, nothing on our trip is planned. We just do the very basics, like the hotel. That's about it. And wow. So yeah, she's going to be heading over this way, meeting up with us, and we're gonna get something to eat, I think. But yeah, really cool to cycle around here, walk around here, whatever your jam is. Yeah, I'm sure you'll enjoy that view. But yeah, I can't wait to get some dinner tonight. We've been riding a bit over 30 kilometers so far, and it's been over 2 hours. I forgot these chips on the folding bikes, especially if you're riding on sidewalks and like stopping every once in a while. It takes a little bit out of you if you're not used to it. Very cool. And yeah, if you've got the budget and you come at a good time, you can stay one of those nice hotel rooms. Yeah, I think they have a sky bar up there that you don't have to be like staying at the hotel to go inside, and you can enjoy like a nice meal or drink. I think we got to cross this bridge here, but it looks like you can take the elevator to get your bike up there. Normally we'd carry our bike up, but we're pretty tired, so I think we're gonna take the easy option. Yeah, we're not the only ones. Easy peasy. So how cool is that view? And we've also got the Ferris wheel over here. We've got the signs for the F1 race, and I guess this is part of the track over here. So, wow, it must be really cool if you can see it from over here. Are these stands part of that? Yeah, they've got music performances. It's not just a car race, it's also like a concert, like festival mixed in. So that's gonna be a really popular event going on this weekend. I think it's, yeah, 3 days, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That's when all the hotels get insanely expensive. Yeah, that makes sense. This part is closed. I didn't realize this was part of the F1 race. Okay, so normally you can ride over here, I think, but because of the event, it's closed right now. So That's unfortunate. We're not going to be able to ride over this way. While we're over here, let's take another look at the view from this perspective. Yeah, that's got to be one of the music performances over there. That's going to be really cool. We're going to have to come out over nearby this area and see how much we can see without having to like enter the like ticketed area. So we're going to loop around this way, and this must be part of the course right here as well. Yeah, let's sneak on the course. I think some parts, it's main roads, so. Here we are, guys. We're officially riding on part of the course. This is about as far as we can go, I think. But I guess these kinds of races, like on open, normal street roads like this, is pretty rare. And the race is also done at night, which is also extra rare. So it's tempting to go for the ticket, even though we're not like necessarily car racing fans or F1 fans. But we're already over budget with the increase in hotel prices on this trip. So I don't know if we can splurge that much this time. But right now we can pretend like we're in the race. This would be a cool place to have a crit too. Wow. Yeah, how cool would that be, just being in this closed off open road crit with the concert going on. Dun, 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 dun. How much of this is blocked off? Can we get in here? Yeah, we gotta get back to the park. We're supposed to meet by the Merlion. I guess normally a lot of these places are open, but right now, because of the event, a lot of it's closed down. But looks like we can get through here now. Here we go. Oh yeah. This is the money shot. Good. And here we are, perfectly on time for our rendezvous point. Very cool. Tsuita. Danang no yatsu to chotto chigau na. Yeah, they have a fake one over in Da Nang that's pretty close to where we live. This is pretty funny. All right, guys, it's Chun-chan's favorite time.
Yeah.
What time is it?
Good time.
Food time.
Yes.
So
Happy time.
Happy time. What did you get?
Noodle, chicken noodle.
Chicken noodles and egg.
I don't know.
And I went with some Indian food. We got some chicken curry and some naan. And we've got our new friend here. This is Nini. She lives in Singapore filming cycling videos. She's going to be guiding us on Thursday. We're going to be going for a big road ride around the whole country. She's just going to be here for a short time in today's video, but you'll see her a lot in the upcoming video. So we're looking forward to riding with you on Thursday.
Very excited.
Okay, we're going to finish this video here so we can enjoy our food. And it's been a long, tiring ride today. So thank you guys for watching as always. And we'll see you next time here on Tubo Cruise.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.